through for Henry. What a moment! It just had to be Thierry Henry.
Hi people, John here from Gunner Station. Today I want to talk about Wilfried Zaha, and I really want to express my thoughts about this. So as you guys know, Zaha is really interesting in coming to Arsenal. His brother even said that Zaha, his childhood dream is to go to Arsenal to play for his club that he supported since he was a kid. My apologies, guys. And yes, by the way, his brother is his agent, so really important person. And Zaha, he told Crystal Palace that he wants to go to Arsenal. Crystal Palace wants 80 to 100 mil, which is, for me, in my opinion, he's not worth that. I think he's probably worth half of it. I think that even for 40 mil, I wouldn't sign him, and I'm gonna tell why. I think that he wouldn't even be worth 40 mil. So I saw in reports that Arsenal, Sky Sports, Arsenal wants to bid 70 mil for Zaha, and they may bid 70 mil for Zaha, and I don't understand why. I think he's really overhyped, and I think that 70 mil. I think we can get players like Fekir, which is I'm gonna make a video about Fekir, Fraser, and Kieran Tierney. And according to the Sun, we're gonna pay 10 mil for Tierney, and it's gonna be a bid installments, 10 this season, 10 in the next season, plus add-ons, which is 5. And yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that, Fekir and Tierney. And I think Zaha, he's a really overhyped player. Fraser, he has 1 year left on his contract. By the way, if you look at the salary, according to Spucktrack, it's a source that is gonna show all the salaries of all Premier League players. Zaha, he gets 130k a week in Crystal Palace. Ryan Fraser, he gets 27k a week. So in a year, Fraser gets 1.4 mil, which is basically what Ozil gets in a whole month. So it's ridiculous. He gets 27k a week. If he comes to Arsenal, I think he's gonna be getting around 50k, 60k. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna get. He's a simple player, he's really objective. If you compare, and I think Fraser, personally, I think Fraser is better than Wilfried Zaha. Honestly, this is what I think. The price, the salary, everything. He's better than Zaha. Even if you count only on the pitch, I think Fraser is better than Zaha. And I can show why. If you look at the stats this season, Fraser against Zaha, you're going to see that Fraser dominates completely. Even in the aerial duels, Fraser is 5'4". Zaha is 5'11". And I'm going to show you all the stats between both of these players. So, the first stat, appearances, 38 against 34. Fraser has more appearances. Goals, Fraser scored 10, Fraser scored 7, Zaha scored 10. Assists, 14 for Fraser, 5 for Zaha. Clean sheets, it doesn't matter. Yellow cards. One thing that is really bad about Zaha, he's a winger, he has 8 yellow cards. Fraser has 2. He has 8 for a winger. He has 1 red card. And don't forget, in the England 2021 game, I think it was in 2013, Zaha got into a fight with his own teammate. So he's a player that he's going to play, and he's maybe going to lose his mind on the game. And you're going to lose one of your most important players, which is something you don't want to lose. Attacking, you can see goals, 7 for Fraser, 10 for Zaha. Goals per match, Zaha 0.29, Fraser 0.18. Shots, 51 for Fraser, 73 for Zaha. So Zaha scored more goals, but he needs more shots to score a goal. You can see that by looking here. Shots on target, 25 for Fraser, 27 for Zaha. It's almost the same, and Fraser shoots way less times. Shots off target, 11 for Fraser, 23 for Zaha. Shooting accuracy, 69% for Fraser, 54% for Zaha. Shooting success, 13.73 for Fraser, 13.70 for Zaha, basically the same. Penalties 1, which is something that Zaha really gets a lot. I think he gets the most in the Premier League. He got 6. Fraser got 1. Yes, goals from inside the box. Fraser 6, Zaha 9. Outside 1, hit the hoodwork. 1 for Fraser, 2 for Zaha. Big chances scored, 5 for Fraser, 4 for Zaha. Big chances missed, 2 for Fraser, 4 for Zaha. Team play. Big chances created, 28 for Fraser, 6 for Zaha. Yes, and through ball 6. Dispossessed. Zaha 141 times. That's okay for a winger. It's actually a decent number. Because he gets the ball a lot, he tries to dribble a lot, which is something that Fraser always do. Fraser 27 times. If you look at players like Hazard, I think Hazard. I'm getting always confused by Hazard and Zaha. Hazard, I think he has around 81 times, and it's Hazard. He knows how to dribble. You guys know how Hazard is. I don't need to get into details. Fraser 27 times. He's a player that is really gonna get the ball. He's not a player that is gonna pass. He's gonna dribble. He's always going for the dribble. He passes a lot too, but he always go for the dribble. Fraser 271 crosses. I can't even explain that. Zaha 37. It's not something good or bad. It's something alright. It's just a really big number, a really large number. Defending. We need a player who knows how to defend. Doesn't matter what position it is. We talk about the hard work for Lacazette every single time. If we have a winger who goes forward and to defense, that's gonna help a lot. And blocks 6 for Fraser, 0 for Zaha. Interceptions 22 for Fraser, 10 for Zaha. Tackles 19 for Fraser, 39 for Zaha. Okay. Tackles 1, 11 for Fraser, 20 for Zaha. So Fraser tries less times, but he's successful way more times than Zaha. Clearances 19 for Fraser, 1 for Zaha. Headed clearances 4 for Fraser, 0 for Zaha. He's so small. He's 5'4". Aerial Jews 1, 11 for Fraser, 9 for Zaha. Zaha is 5'11". Yes, guys. This is something I don't understand. And if you talk about 38 against 34 games, but if you look at the minutes, Fraser has around 100 minutes more than Zaha, which is around one game and a half, something like this. Distance run, 385 for Fraser, and 318 for Zaha. Distance per match, 10.14 for Fraser, 9.37 for Zaha. So Fraser's a guy who's gonna defend more, who's gonna he's gonna show how hard he works on the pitch every single game. He runs so much. He literally tries everything. I think he would be a great signing. We can maybe even go in January and get him for free on pre-contract for the next season, or either offer like around 25, like 15 to 25, because his market is around 30 mil. So yeah, this is what I think, guys. I think Fraser is a better player than Zaha. Zaha is a really overhyped player in my opinion. He's never worth 70 mil. With 70 mil, we already told you who we can buy: Fekir, Tierney, and Fraser, 3 combined. And yes, this is what I think, guys. Give your thoughts below. I really want to talk to you guys about that. And thank you so much. Subscribe. Bye bye.